not going to go on the trampoline.
So, Dylan, how in the world do I now introduce you?
I think you did a good job. Earmuffs maybe for kids. Good suggestion.
Yay!
Look, I'm in Ireland. I'm wearing a kilt. I'm gonna go for it.
Go for it.
That's what I'm gonna do. Look, in life there are two types of people. There are the shitters. And the shit shovelers. The shitters and the shit shovelers. Now, for me to explain the difference between the two, I have to explain how Zach and I know each other. Zach and I were two 15-year-old kids in boarding school. We had a teacher, his name was Mr. Armstrong. And Mr. Armstrong, he's a strange guy. He had 150 sheep. And whenever you got caught smoking cigarettes or skipping class or in the girls' dorm at 2 in the morning, you found yourself waist deep in cheap shit with a shovel working off detention. Needless to say,
Teacher.
What's that?
Armstrong was the best teacher.
Great teacher. Great teacher. Needless to say, Zach and I spent a lot of time shoveling shit together. They say boarding school prepares you for life. I think it actually taught Zach that he never wanted to shovel anybody else's shit again. After college, I moved to Los Angeles to actually pursue a career in shit shoveling. And Zach decided to remain in New York to pursue a career as a shitter. I must have been like 25 years old. I was working for some producer as an assistant, getting well below minimum wage. And Zach calls me up and he says, I've got a 12-story building I want you to invest in. And he sends me this thing, I take a look at it, and I call him up, I say, Zach, I think you sent me the wrong deal. This building only has 5 stories. And he goes, I know, I'm going to build the other 7. And, you know, looking back at it now, you know, I wish I gave him every penny I had. But at the time, I was thinking, you know, what kid in his 20s, you know, is going to buy a building in New York City, let alone have 7 fucking floors to it? But that's the difference between a shitter and a shit shoveler. And Zach, I gotta tell you, man, you've turned out to be a world-class shitter. As a friend, you only want 2 things for your friend. You want them to be happy, and you don't want to have to loan them money. Zach, I know you, I love you, I can't afford to loan you money. And you can't tell anyone how to be happy. But you can tell them You know, I can tell you that you were your happiest when you were younger and you wanted to be an artist and you wanted to live in a converted barn and paint and draw all day. It's true. I can tell you that the more successful you've become, the further away from that dream you've gone. And I also can tell you that without Michelle, you would be completely fucking lost. And that dream would be unattainable. Michelle, you are beautiful, you are smart, you're a businesswoman, you're an artist. If I were to say, it'd be too simple for me to say that you bring out the best qualities in Zach. It'd be too simple. Cutting all the bullshit, Zach needs you. He absolutely needs you. When you two are together, I see the happy kid I grew up with. I see the kid who wanted to be an artist. I see a piece in him that I haven't seen in years. Now, that being said, as you go into your first year of marriage, I'd like to remind you that Zach and I are going on our 25th anniversary. That's 25 years of Brazilian booty shorts. That's 25 years of a tramp stamp. That's 25 years of a purple boat with yellow flames on it. Little pictures. Make no mistake. All of Zach's friends in here, all of them are here. They've put in the hard work. Now it's your turn to take over. Now, tomorrow, when you go walk down that aisle, I want to give you a little bit of warning that when you walk down, you're not just committing to marrying Zach. You're committing to never being on time for anything. You're committing to dinner at 10 o'clock all the time. You're committing to the fact that when you walk down the street and somebody says, "Nice ass," you don't know if they're talking to you or your husband. If you're willing to accept these things, you guys are going to have the happiest fucking marriage ever. And so to that, I take somebody else's wine glass.
Best wedding speech ever. No, seriously.